Well, hello. It is now mid-April 2020, and this means several things. For one thing, it means that Easter, and with it the season of Lent, has just ended for many Christians. It means that Passover is in about a week's time for the Jewish faith, and for Muslims it means that Ramadan will be starting soon. Altogether, this means that at some point this month, more than half the world will have been fasting in some way, shape, or form. I think that in reality, though, we've all been fasting on a much wider scale as we endure the coronavirus pandemic. We've seen unprecedented change over the past few months. People have experienced loss of life, loss of loved ones, loss of freedom, loss of social contact. So now we're all fasting by socially distancing ourselves for the good of everyone. Usually, fasting involves denying yourself something like food and then using the resulting loss to help remind you to focus on something intentionally. It's like setting a biological or mental internal alarm clock to stay focused. I think in all honesty, we could learn a lot from the discipline of fasting right now. Fasting is a great way to inspire new habits. Research from way back when said that to form a new habit took about 21 days. I think more recent research says an average of 66 days, but regardless, the truth of the matter is, the more you repeat a certain action, the more likely it will set in as a habit. So I can't help but think that this is actually a great time, as we're all socially fasting, to use those internal reminders to help us form hopefully beneficial new habits. So how do we make the most of our global social fast? Maybe it means that every time you miss being able to socialize the way you used to, you take that moment to stop and meditate. Maybe it means every time you miss friends, you stop and list something you're grateful for. Maybe it means every time you remember something you can't do now that you used to be able to, you stop and refresh a new vocabulary word you're trying to learn in a new language. The possibilities are endless. Most of us at some point have complained that we haven't had the time to meditate as much as we want, or relax as much as we want, or learn a new skill, or pick up a new habit. But now we really do have more of that availability for time than ever. And so we may as well make the most of it. The reality is, when we come out of this, we're going to need more focused, compassionate, disciplined, and grateful people to get us back on track. So we may as well get started now. I hope wherever you are, this finds you staying well.